dear students. This is Mrs. Pavitra Ashok. Welcome back to English class. We have already completed first 3 parts of the prose Uttanka's Gurudakshina. Let's recall the story. Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Uttanka who lived in forest hermitages to pursue his education. When the years passed by, he grew up and had learned everything from his master. One day, he went to his master and requested him to choose a gift to give him as Guru Dakshina. But his master told him that he desired nothing and directed him to ask his wife. The Guru's wife said she had long cherished a wish to wear the queen's earrings. After hearing this, Uttanka was tensed because it's not an easy task to get the earrings of the queen. But still, he made up his mind to go to the king's palace to get the earrings of the queen. On his way through the forest, he saw a man riding a huge bull. The man offered Uttanka a cup full of some kind of liquid and asked him to drink by saying it would help him on his way. Finally, Uttanka arrived at the king's palace and went directly to the king and told him about his Guru's wife's wish. The kind king asked Uttanka to meet the queen to ask her earrings. The queen willingly gave him the earrings, but warned him to be aware of the serpent king, because those earrings had long been coveted by the serpent king. After receiving the earrings, Uttanka thanked the queen and started for home. That evening, as he was tired, he leaned against the trunk of a tree for some rest. He had placed the earrings beside him. Suddenly, a man snatched the earrings, changed into a snake, and ran into a hole in the ground. Uttanka was distressed and could not figure how he could get inside into a small hole. At that time, an old man appeared before him and consoled him. Even as he spoke, there was a thunder and lightning, and a great thunderbolt fell. Next to where Uttanka stood was a big hole in the ground. Uttanka entered the hole and found himself in the kingdom of the serpent king. When he walked slowly along, he came to 2 women weaving a piece of cloth. He asked them the way to the palace of the serpent king. They did not heed him and went on their weaving. He saw that their cloth was made of black and white threads. Next, he came to a wheel with 12 spokes. 6 boys turned the wheel round and round. "What are you doing?" he asked the boys. They did not answer him and went on with their work. So he went on till he saw a man with a beautiful horse. Uttanka went up to him, bowed respectfully, and asked him to grant him a favor. So students, we have completed till here. Now please open your textbook, paragraphs 21 to 26. I am going to read it. Please follow as I read. The man turned and said, "What can I do for you?" Uttanka replied, "Let the serpent king be brought under my power." "Blow into this horse," the man replied. Uttanka went up to the horse and blew, and from every hair of the horse's body darted a flame that shot through every space in the kingdom of the Serpent King. It burned the houses till all the serpents rushed out, begging Uttanka to save their lives. "Let the Serpent King return the earrings," said Uttanka. All the serpents then clamoured for the king to return the earrings. He did. The man gave Uttanka the horse, and in a few moments he was back at the hermitage just in time to give the earrings to his guru's wife for the feast. She blessed him for his great courage. Here, clamour means express a demand loudly or strongly. Can you tell me, students, who is the Serpent King? Yes, Serpent King is the king of the snakes, and now he stole the earrings of the queen. The man with the horse asked Uttanka what could he do for him. Then Uttanka replied to grant him a favour which would put the Serpent King in Uttanka's power. Why did Uttanka want to do that? Because he just wanted the earrings back. Then the man asked Uttanka to blow into his horse. When Uttanka blew into his horse, flame shot from every hair of the horse's body and burned the houses of the serpents. Then what happened? All the serpents then begged Uttanka to save them. Uttanka told them if the Serpent King returned the earrings, he would save them. Then all the serpents clamoured for the king to return the earrings. What is clamour? Which means express a demand strongly. Finally, the Serpent King had to return the earrings to Uttanka. So finally, Uttanka got the earrings back. The man gave Uttanka the horse, and he returned to the hermitage just in time to give the earrings to his guru's wife. She was very happy and blessed him for his great courage. Now please look at paragraphs 27 and 28. When Uttanka related his adventures, his master smiled and said, "The dirty liquid you drank, my boy, was ambrosia. It will give you eternal youth. The two maidens weaving the black and white threads are night and day. The man was the god of rain, and the horse was the god of fire. You have been well looked after, my child, and deserve my blessings. Go into the world now, for great fortune awaits you." Thus, Uttanka, having fulfilled his duties, went into the world to seek his living. He was not as other men, for he knew that God protected him. He had nothing to fear. Here, ambrosia means food of gods, which gives eternal youth. Moving on to the explanation. When Uttanka told his guru about his adventures, his master told him that the liquid he had drunk was ambrosia, which would give him eternal youth. Do you remember, students, in paragraph 8, there was a large man seated upon a huge bull asked Uttanka to drink some liquid? We had a doubt there whether Uttanka drank that liquid or not. It's clear now. Actually, Uttanka drank that liquid, and that liquid was ambrosia. The two maidens weaving the black and white threads are night and day, and the 6 boys who were turning the wheel round and round, which denotes the time. The man was the god of rain, and the horse was the god of fire. Finally, the Guru blessed Uttanka by saying he deserved his blessings and sent him out into the world for great fortune. It's a happy ending. I hope you all have understood the story of Uttanka's Guru Dakshina. Now I am going to end up this session. Meet you in the next session. Bye for now. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.